Hi everybody, it's Caroline here. Welcome to my channel, and today I am putting together a project with the brand new Traci Reed Designs collection called Our Story Matters. I'm absolutely in love with this collection. I say that about every one of Traci's collections, but I really am in love with this one, and I mean it every time. So full of really cute typewriter icons, which I love. This one actually looks like my typewriter because mine is this kind of tealy colour, so that's definitely got to get paired with some kind of story about my typewriter. This is the first project that I'm actually putting together with the collection, although by the time this goes live I will have created more, and so you'll probably have seen a few more before this is up. So today what I am doing, because I'm starting my creative flow, I wanted to work in a notebook that I have created for myself, which is this one here. It's sized just over A5 size, I would say, and as you will see here and here, what I'm doing in here is working with what I am calling 3x8 signatures. So pairing two 3x8 cards, journal cards, papers, signatures. Really this is for simple, quick projects. A single side is one project. I'm not going to do double-sided, although I may well coordinate things. But it's just really nice, quick, simple, handwritten, typed, whichever is the easiest for me at the time. You'll see here, no photo, one photo. So I'm going to mix things up. Sometimes with the great thing with these 3x8 signatures is I could even have a 3x8 photo and then just pair that with one signature if I wanted to. This is my way of starting a creative flow, getting everything flowing for me. How many times can I say the word flow? So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to be working in this, and so I have created a couple of 3x8 signatures from the Our Story Matters collection in Photoshop Elements using the 3x4 journal cards. Really quick and simple to do those, and so those pieces of work are already done for me. I'll be working generally outside of the book, and then I will adhere the signatures into the book when I'm ready to go. So my first signature is really my title card, and that's this one here. This was a 3x4 journal card, which was, or sentiment card, which I placed on top in Photoshop Elements of a 3x8 canvas. So I created a new document that was 3x8 sized, 300 dpi. I popped the journal card onto that, and then I used the pipette and the paint bucket tool to fill in the back, so that I had one 3x8 signature. Nice and simple, doesn't need anything else. I may put a sentiment phrase here and maybe a puffy heart there, and that will probably be it for this. And then sitting alongside this in the book will be this one. This was also a 3x4 journal card. I laid three different cards on top of each other here to create this entire signature. You probably can't see it on camera, but it's a really fine white grid on a really sweet, soft pastel pink. And so because this stamp icon was part of the 3x4 card, what I had to do was put one 3x4 card here, another one layered on top so it hid the icon, and I layered it and moved it around so that it fit perfectly with the grid, and then a third one on the top again to hide that other icon, so I just have the one icon and then one straight grid pattern. So really easy, quick and simple to do. And then what I'm going to do on here is put a photo, some journaling, some embellishment, and keep it good. Because it's going in here, it's going to be really flat. I have gone so far as to put some puffy stickers on the projects that I've put in here so far. Same here. I put some staples in. I'm happy to stitch, but I'm not doing anything of any bulk, and that's absolutely fine. So I need to get my texture from other methods rather than using pop dots or anything like that. So I'm really excited to start working with this collection. I have all of the die cut pieces, printed, cut and ready to go. Anything that I use today that I need again, I can just simply print and cut them again. That's the great thing with the digital scrapbooking or hybrid scrapbooking world. I've also got a few little pieces here that I might use on this from the digital kit, so not printables but actually digital flare badges. These are oh, I can't think of the word for what they're meant to be, but they're gorgeous. They're wood grain, like a wood grain button that is meant to be epoxy, so shiny. You can see the shine even though they're just printed out. I'm going to punch these with a circle punch and possibly put some glossy accents on them to see what happens. That's my plan. Maybe not for this one because of the bulk, but I'm going to give that a go. Yeah, so I'm going to put you onto fast forward and voice over, put this one together, get it stuck in the book. As I said, this is part of the YouTube hop, so I will make sure to link all of the hop participants down in the description box so you can hop through and see what other members of the team have put together. Okay then. Okay, so step one is to mat my photos on some pattern from the collection. So I'm just going through here. When I print the collection, I like to use all of my A4 sheet. So I tend to print it Traveller's Notebook signature, all of the papers, and then on the little bit of the paper that's left at the bottom, I just add in an extra layer, which is what you see here with these two pinks. So the full width of the A4 sheet, and then however much white space I have left at the bottom, which always gives me a really lovely extras for some additional paper tearing layers in my 6x8s, or to mat smaller photos, which is what I've done here. So I've matted them on that softer pink, so it's a slightly more saturated pink than the tone on the card. And I've chosen that rather than that more saturated, hotter pink, because I want to use hits of that around in my embellishments instead. I made a little mark where the photos came to on the paper, and then I've taken that over to my typewriter so I can add in really authentic, messy typewriter print rather than just printing some journaling on matte sticker paper or onto the signature as I went, as I printed it. And then after that little mishap with my adhesive, I am now going in with some of the pinks from the collection to just add in some really simple embellishment. As I said before, I want to keep this really flat. I love to add stitching or staples in, but I've just bought myself a new handheld sewing machine that I want to use for projects. But I had a little test with it and I'm not ready to work with it just yet. I need to work out how to end the stitches so that they don't all unravel. So I'm just going with some adhesive and then just lifting up the corners, because this is going to sit into a notebook anyway and will get flattened. But I know that I do want to add in a few puffy stickers, so I'm just bringing in some enamel dots and things to see what I can find that match the colours of the collection. And I go with this Happy Days from Cocoa Vanilla. They match really, really beautifully. The pinks are the same kind of saturations in the pink with the darker and the lighter, so I'm just able to layer those up without adding too much bulk to the notebook. And then the final stage will be to just adhere these down into the notebook, and then enjoy how beautiful it looks. And here we have the finished notebook spread, 2 signatures, really, really simple, really, really quick to come together. I opted not to add that stitching in there. I need to practice more with that handheld sewing machine before I let it loose on things. Yeah, I've tried on some scratch paper and it hasn't worked yet, so there'll be something there that I need to do. I just need to add my date in, so I need to go back and look through my photo stream to see what the date is, and I will add that on with a date stamp, probably somewhere up here or maybe even along the top, I think. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you love this this collection as much as I do. I can't wait to get set now and create. I'm aiming for a Traveller's Notebook signature next to create, which you will probably see as my first project with this collection, because that is what I'm aiming to do for the launch. So yeah, make sure you check out this collection. I'll leave a link to this collection in the description box below, along with all of those other YouTube channels for you to go and have a look at and to hop along and see what the rest of the team create with this. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't already. I'm just creating my first Patreon community, so that is already live. I have 3 tiers there for memory keeping. I have the Happy Scrappers, which is generally just scrapbooking, moving up to mindful memory keeping, which is scrapbooking with mindfulness brought in, which is one of my absolute passions. So yeah, I'll also leave a link to that in the description box if you wanted to head over and join the community. It's very new. I only launched it on Sunday, so it's only been live for 2 days. It's only been live for 2 days, but there's already 2 months of content on there. I've been adding content since January, so feel free to take a look at that and join along. I'd love to see you there. So bye for now.